They worked this time. Welcome to Story Saturday Writing Prompt. My name is Lisa M. Cowan, and every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I write with all of you, whoever shows up, or whoever goes to the recording and decides that they want to write for 5 minutes and do a short meditation. It's just a really good way to get your creativity flowing, to feel grounded, to become more present in the space where you are. So we're going to start with just a very short grounding exercise or meditation. And if it's comfortable for you to do so, please close your eyes and take a nice deep breath, a nice inhale, and exhale. Now this is time for you to just be and get grounded. I mean, there's so many things going on right now. It's hard to keep track. And I know for me, just having a practice, either a morning writing practice or a meditation practice or both, just really keeps me on track, keeps me connected, rooted to the ground. Nice inhale. Good. That's wonderful. And exhale. Now we're going to open our eyes, and then I'm going to let you know about the writing prompt. I didn't put it in the in my description of this writing prompt. Usually I do it just before. I didn't get a chance, but I will do that after. So if you want to check back and look at it, that's great. So this is a poem which is by Jane Hirshfield, and it's called The Heat of Autumn. And we're not exactly in autumn yet. Here it's feeling like the cool weather is coming. I live just outside of Ottawa in Quebec. I've been thinking a lot, as I'm sure a lot of you have, about heat and fire and what's going on in Oregon and California and Washington, and it's just it's heartbreaking, and it's just, anyway, just feeling just every once in a while I've been just feeling what's going on there, and connecting to the people that are there. It's just it's really tragic, and just hoping that that the rains will come, or that the winds will change, and that people will be safe. So this is called The Heat of Autumn, which doesn't really have anything to do with physical fire, but it just reminded me of it. The title reminded me of it. So what I'm going to do is read the poem, and you can take down a line that speaks to you, and then write a story. It can be any story in the first person, which is, either from a character's point of view, from your point of view. It can be from the third person. And just take that line and see what comes of it. So the poem is called The Heat of Autumn. And okay, so the heat of autumn is different from the heat of summer. One ripens apples, the other turns them to cider. One is a dock you walk out on, the other the spine of a thin swimming horse, and the river each day a full measure colder. A man with cancer leaves his wife for his lover. Before he goes, she straightens his belts in the closet, rearranges the socks and sweaters inside the dresser by color. That's autumn heat. Her hand placing silver buckles with silver, gold buckles with gold, setting each on the hook it belongs on in a closet soon to be empty, and calling it pleasure. So I'm going to read it once more, a bit more quickly, and then you can take a line, whichever line speaks to you, and see about writing a story around it. So it's the heat of autumn. The heat of autumn is different from the heat of summer. One ripens apples, the other turns them to cider. One is a dock you walk out on, the other the spine of a thin swimming horse, and the river each day a full measure colder. A man with cancer leaves his wife for his lover. Before he goes, she straightens his belts in the closet, rearranges the socks and sweaters inside the dresser by color. That's autumn heat. Her hand placing silver buckles with silver, gold buckles with gold, setting each on the hook it belongs on in a closet soon to be empty, and calling it pleasure. Okay, so let's get started. We have 5 minutes. So I'm just going to set the timer here, and then I'll give you a heads up just when there's, a few, well, probably 1 minute left, and then 30 seconds. And okay, let's get started. Okay. Okay, there's just over a minute left. Okay, you can start wrapping up now. We just have about 30 seconds left. Okay. Okay, that's time. Wonderful. I always feel that when I choose a poem and then take a line from it, for some reason the story just is pretty expansive, pretty amazing. Not that it doesn't happen at other times, but it's interesting what you get from that, from just that one little exercise. I hope you enjoyed today's writing prompt, and I hope you'll join me next Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to connect with me or you want to share your story on my Facebook page, I would love to hear what you wrote, and I'm sure other people would as well if you feel comfortable sharing any of the prompts that you write for Story Saturday. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.